Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick energy check-in today. This is going to be a love connection reading. So what's going on between you and your person? I am picking up a third party here, okay? So if you know that you're involved in a third party relationship, this could be your reading. You know, this is general, so it may or may not resonate with you. I've been picking up on lots of different collectives. This could also be for you if you don't know that you're in a third party connection, okay? Keep in mind that third parties, I am getting a mother figure here, baby mama, mother, or even child. So I do feel like the third party is a person. I do feel like the third party is a woman in this case, but it doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic connection, okay? I do use the terms feminine, masculine, he, she, him, and her. Please know that they have nothing to do whatsoever with gender or sexual orientation. You can be two men together, you can be two women together, you can be a very girly girl and embody the divine masculine. Same thing, reversed for a man. I doesn't matter about labels either. You don't have to say, oh, this isn't me because this isn't a twin flame reading. I don't focus on labels, okay? If I get them, I will say them. But that, you know, it's going to either resonate with you or it's not. Only take what fits, leave the rest. And last but not least, I do offer personal readings. So if you are going through it, you want to know what someone's intentions are, you want to know how someone feels, I have readings that start at just $5 and they go all the way up to $55 where you will have zero questions. Okay, my $55 in-depth reading is extremely detailed. Okay, so if you would like some guidance or advice or questions answered, please shoot me a DM. It doesn't even have to be about, I do a lot of career readings as well, a lot of family situations. Doesn't have to be about love and romance, okay? That's just what most of y'all want, okay? Anyway, let's get to it. Bottom of the deck. Here is our third party, okay? This came out bottom of the deck and I clarified right away, and this is our third party. Unfortunately, our third party is not she's not fun to play with, okay? This is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, remember, this could be a baby mama, this could be an ex, this could be a mother, or even a child. For a lot of you, though, this is another romantic connection, okay? Queen of Swords in the reverse is someone who's overly critical, can be pessimistic, rude, very malicious gossip at times, manipulative, harsh, bitter, spiteful, vindictive, deceitful. This is someone who is very, very manipulative. This is someone who doesn't learn or get over the past. Okay, so they're pretty dysfunctional. They're not good communicators, and they resort to a lot of manipulative tactics here. Okay, so we've got here this, and I don't usually clarify the bottom of the deck, but I did. We've got deception, and then third party. So first and foremost, your person's, usually the viewer is the feminine, okay? But again, feminine, masculine, they can be reversed. I feel like viewer, your person's dealing with this third party, okay? And this third party is very manipulative and deceiving your person, okay? I also feel like for a lot of you, another thing I'm hearing is, unfortunately, your person is deceiving you about this third party. So maybe they said that they've left their ex and they haven't, okay? Maybe they're hiding things from you because they just don't want to deal with it. But whatever's going on here, this is a hot mess, okay? And you, viewer, are feeling very abandoned and left out in the cold. Because what's happening is this person, this Queen of Swords, whoever this person is, whether this is your person's mother, whether this is your person's child, your person's wife, your person's ex, it doesn't really matter. This person is coming in like a hot mess express, manipulating horribly, okay? Like, for example, one of the things that this type of person could do is even be like, I'm gonna kill myself. And this is not, you know, this is just an example. It's an extreme example, but I'm gonna kill myself if you don't come over and talk to me tonight, that type of thing. Okay, really, really tough stuff, and it's got your person all wrapped up into a knot, really twisted. Okay, this is where the feminine is at, who's typically my viewer. Okay, Four of Swords, healing and recovery. You know, this is just indicative of being extremely overwhelmed, you know, being very stressed, got a lot on your plate, needing time. You know, it's like, okay, deal with your stuff. I need time to rest my mind and my body. Okay. This is like finding time to regroup, recuperate. Okay. I didn't clarify any of these cards today. I'm going to try something out and see how this goes. So here's where our masculine is at. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So the Ace of Wands is like when we're getting disappointing news, or there's a delay, there's some sort of a block. And what I'm feeling here is like something was just about to happen. I mean, it could be something as simple as trying to go away for the weekend, or, you know, maybe talking about moving in together. Okay, talking about an engagement. For some of you, this could have been, this is just indicative of a new relationship, and all of a sudden this ex is coming back in. You know, maybe using the kids to try to get the attention of your person. But whoever this is the cause of you know, what's going on here. We've got some delays, we've got some blocks, and some disappointing news coming in on the side of the masculine. Now we're going to get into your person's intentions towards you. Now, always remember, I always try to say this in every reading I do, just because someone has an intention, that does not necessarily mean this is what they're going to do. This is what they intend to do. And again, we can change our minds. You could intend to go to the park tomorrow, but you wake up in the morning and there's an inch of water all over your kitchen floor because a pipe burst. And you have to clean it up, call a plumber, wait for the plumber, and you couldn't go to the park. Life got in the way. Same thing, we can change our minds as well. It could be a Friday morning and you're ready to go out on the town at 5 o'clock and have some drinks with your friends. But as the day goes on, you start getting a headache, and all you want to do at the end of the day is go home and eat Ben & Jerry's and watch Netflix alone. See what I'm saying? So this can change. But right now I'm seeing, you know, not great intentions if you want to be with this person, okay? We've got the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So the 8 of Cups is a card of abandoning, you know, abandonment, walking away from things, letting go, escaping. Okay, we do have evolving here, but you know what I'm really hearing is abandoning plans. Okay, just like we saw here, there's a delay, there's bad news, and it's this person walking away, and then it goes right into the 10 of Swords, which is a painful ending. It's like, I feel like this is how, unfortunately, the feminine is gonna feel. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. Moving on to the Romance Angel Oracles, we do have separation. Okay. So there may be some type of a separation coming for you. Again, I'm picking up on a bunch of different scenarios. For some of you, this has already happened. For others of you, this is kind of foretelling the future, okay? And remember, this isn't for everyone, okay? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. There's a lot of codependency here, you know, even between you two, because I feel like your person is codependent, okay? And here's the thing, if they weren't, they probably wouldn't have somebody like this in their life, okay? And here's the thing, guys, oftentimes, and this is for myself too, please trust me, I'm living in a glass house. We can always see how others are codependent. And so we can often see how our divine masculines are, all the mistakes they're making, right? We can see this person. We can see that she's toxic. We can see, how could he let somebody so toxic in their life? Well, I could say that about you and myself. How could we let somebody, we have, you know, like we have this person in our lives, okay? So there's a lot of codependency here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now there could be, you know, other addictions, gambling, drinking, sex, shopping addiction. I'm even hearing gaming. But I do feel like you and your person tend to have this back and forth, kind of addicted to each other, okay? You're being guided to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Release them. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I promise you, if they're meant to be in your life, they will come back in the right way, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Let's see. Get a little bit more guidance for everyone here. We've got community in the reverse. So this is, when this card comes out in the reverse, it talks about compromising your integrity in order to belong. Have you dimmed your light? I mean, and this is a question for you. Have you dimmed your light or changed yourself or held back, not said things so that your person will accept you more, or so not to cause waves? Okay? Be real. Be authentic. Making yourself small bears too high a cost. And maybe that's why the divine is putting a block here, because this is what you've done. Unfinished symphony. I do feel like you guys haven't, for a lot of you, you haven't broken up. There hasn't been the closure here, okay? Moving on is difficult when you haven't had that. But you don't need closure, guys. You don't. You can heal all on your own when you're ready to release them, okay? Maybe journal out that closure conversation if you need to have it. All that glitters in the reverse. This is a warning, okay? This is a sign to walk away from what you're contemplating. So you may, because it's coming right after this, kind of, I call it my closure card, okay? Unfinished business, needing closure. I've been there, okay? And a lot of my clients are there. Here's the thing. When we say that we want closure, oftentimes, 99.9% of the time, my throat is like closing up. 99.9% of the time when my clients say they need closure, it's really what their mind is telling them and what they're telling me to make themselves feel better. But what they really want is another conversation. I just saw 11:11. What they really want is another conversation in order to try to control things, okay? This is saying walk away from what you're contemplating because you're not going to be happy with it. You may think that it's gold, but it's really just glitter on top of rotten wood. This is happening for a reason, okay? So if you're trying to get that closure conversation, I feel like the guidance is to not do that, okay? Instead, detach with the Peace card. This is all about freedom from attachment and radically accepting it is what it is. Be in the now. How do you do that? Well, you meditate. Spend time in nature, you ground, you meditate. And last but not least, we have mending in the reverse. So this is a card about heartbreak. And it's saying heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Okay? It's almost as if the divine is allowing you to go through this heartbreak so that you can come back to source. Okay? So you stop trying so hard and learn to trust the universe. Okay? Finishing up, we've got fate. I will never forget you, my love, but I must continue on with my life. If we are meant to be, the universe will find a way. Closed. I trust that certain doors are closed for a reason. I do not continue to bang on them. And then farewell. This is my closure card as well. I do not need another's apology. And I'm also going to say I do not need a conversation or closure in order to gain closure. I guess I should say conversation in order to gain closure. I can heal all on my own when I'm ready to release them. And that's what you're being guided to do, guys. Trust the universe. Last card out for the day is unwavering faith. The universe is taking care of the details. And when you really and truly believe that, you don't worry about the rest of it. Okay? Trust me. I've been there, and this is a much happier, more peaceful way to live. Okay? Sending you all lots of love and light. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.